Can you imagine a medical practice that combines the best of primary care with functional medicine and, get this, fitness and nutrition programming that is all geared to help you find a more sustainable and a more personalized approach to your health and healthy lifestyle? Today, I'm actually going to talk with our friends over at Southampton Medical Wellness practice, Dr. Mike Mann, Dr. Sarah Reeder, who are both board certified emergency physicians, how they're bringing together the best of both worlds to help you.
Hey Brett, welcome to our office.
Hello.
Hey,
welcome to Southampton Medical Wellness.
Thanks for having me in.
Good to see you here.
So we have a pretty interesting question just to kick things off with. I mean, we're getting straight to the point here in this. We're down the street from the largest medical center in the entire world, very reactive type medicine, and here we are just a couple miles away, and you open up a practice that is proactive medicine. Like, you got to take some initiative to want to come in here and be proactive about your health. Why so? Why this practice?
Well, I think both of us have always had a long-standing interest in nutrition, fitness, wellness, but our years in the ER have really shown us how important proactive, preventive, primary care and wellness is. We see a lot of chronic diseases and outcomes that are related maybe to poor lifestyle choices or just lack of information or education, and that really kind of spurred us to create this practice where we can join together to really help patients achieve those goals.
So you bring an interesting point, together here in this one. Obviously, Mike, you being just a primary care physician, Sarah, you being more of a functional medicine doctor here in this one. So why the combination of the two? Why try to bring the functional medicine in with the primary care side of it all?
So first of all, one thing you said, I'm not just a primary care. We do, and I think that's the point of why you're here, is because we do a lot more than just primary care. Of course, we do preventive care, and we try to take it a step further and offer fitness and nutrition coordination, which means that we go beyond just saying, hey, you should go walk around your neighborhood 3 nights a week and try to lose some weight. We try to actually understand the patient and personalize not only their medical care and their functional medicine care, but try to find a fitness plan that works for them, that can be sustainable, and also a nutrition plan also. And I think that working with primary care and functional medicine, it really looks at the patient as a whole, not only that they have one specific thyroid disease, for instance, but really that everything that they are and who they are comes from a background and a lifestyle, and there's been a lot of things that affect who they are and their health.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So I believe 100% in functional medicine. I've been seeing the functional medicine doctor for over a year now. My wife comes to see you too as well. We have multiple people from the gym that are coming to see you, but it's still, I think a lot of people see functional medicine and they think kind of frou-frou stuff. They think it's not really serious medicine. It's not more of what, kind of we've come to expect from it all. So what would you say is like, to help people understand what is truly functional medicine and what is the angle that you're trying to take with it?
It's a great question, and I think something that a lot of patients and people don't understand. So functional medicine is not so much a different kind of medicine, it's just a different way of practicing. So the functional medicine that I practice is evidence-based. There's a lot of science, a lot of research, a lot of data behind it. Sometimes that data takes a while to translate into clinical practice, and I feel like we're a little ahead of the game in functional medicine. It's a way of approaching the whole patient. So we're looking at root causes, we're trying to get down to the heart of the matter, figure out what's causing problems, and then fix those. As opposed to sort of looking at individual body systems like we might otherwise do, we look at the patient as a whole. So if a patient is coming in with one condition, for instance, anxiety, let's just pick one, there are a lot of things that could contribute to that, and my job is to figure that out.
And I'll add, I really like working as a team because I think that there's things in what people would call traditional medicine or allopathic medicine that are unanswered, or depending on the patient, could be a little more complex. So I love being able to go to Sarah and say, hey, what do you think about this? Or is there something that we can offer from functional medicine? And probably likewise on both ends. We really enjoy the team work,
Absolutely.
The team approach to this.
It's awesome. I mean, I know for me, it was more, I went in for sleep issues. Come to find out I had been tested positive for mold toxins, and something I would have never have thought of, and if I would have gone just kind of to a regular doctor, probably got some antibodies and said, hey, here's some sleep medicine and try to take this type of stuff. So it's been a very interesting journey. I know it's super insightful for myself, and then, also as well with my wife getting into it and stuff. So now to kind of like put you on the spot. So we're kind of at this point where, everybody's kind of listening in, they're trying to figure out, okay, well, what's going to be different? Maybe I have access to concierge type doctors. Yes, I can, maybe get in contact with, my buddy down the street who's a doctor to kind of give me some advice and stuff. And now they're at a point where they're like, okay, well, I'm hearing all these things, I should get moving more, I should lose some weight, COVID, kind of all these kind of preventive type of things. We've heard it before. We've heard our best friend have a heart attack and the doctor gives him the talk and like, hey, let's be a little bit more proactive. But coming from you all, what's going to be different in that approach to say versus, hey, see you later, go do this and make sure, we'll follow up in a year from now. What would you offer that's going to be a little bit different for someone to keep them on track as they move forward?
I would say in a word, personalized. Yeah. We're much more personalized, and Mike can speak to his part of that in terms of the direct primary care. For me, with functional medicine, it's all about personalized, individualized medicine. So it starts with a very in-depth history, dating all the way back to preconception, yes, and all the way till now. You know exactly how it is. I tell patients, set aside some time because there's a lot of horns. But that really helps us to sort of get a good picture and figure out everything that could potentially be contributing. Then in addition to that, there are specialized laboratory tests that we can do that really identify specifically what is going on for a particular patient, including specific treatments or specific nutrition plans that can be helpful for that patient. And so in general, I would say it's different because it's so personalized and individualized and very patient-centered on my end. And I think Mike would probably say the same.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think with direct primary care, basically the foundation of that is having direct access to your doctor when you need that. And we have a very flexible schedule. I think a lot of people have asked what our office hours are. And the beauty of that is that we don't really have office hours. We're here for the patient when the patient needs to see us. And patients can see us or talk to us as much as needed or as little as needed, whatever fits their lifestyle. If they want to get in touch with us by text or phone, video visit, in person, we're here for the patients. And we don't just have like a 10-minute visit with a patient. We really schedule, all of our appointments are scheduled at hour and a half appointments, and we really get into not only the traditional medicine aspects and functional medicine, but we can get into the fitness and nutrition, even stress management, breathing protocols and strategies to decrease stress and also help with sleep. I could go on and on, but we've got a lot of tools in our hands that we can use to help patients.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. The intake form is pretty interesting because I even had to call my mom up and I'm like, hey, what was it like? And some of these questions are pretty funny, obviously to kind of reconnect and try to understand what it was like, the things that we don't really even think about that could still be affecting us here. In my case, 41 years later, and some of those others that could be affecting us a lot longer, through it all. So if somebody wants to get started, what is, let's say is kind of like the onboarding process? Is it just reach out and contact you, send an email, they would get started? Do they have to go through both of you? Do they have to just see one of you? What does that process look like?
Yeah, great question. So they can see either of us or both of us, depending on their needs. They can reach out at our website, www.southmedwell.com. Our phone number is on there as well, and they can email or call. We also offer a meet and greet where we're happy to chat kind of about our services and what the procedure would be. So.
Yeah, and obviously they could reach out to y'all at Avenu Fitness and y'all can put us in contact with them. One of the things that I really enjoy doing is working with our network of providers. And when I say providers, I mean medical specialists, but also fitness specialists too. So here we take fitness and nutrition is just as important to us as, say, referring someone to a cardiologist or a gastroenterologist. And so, yeah, they can reach out to us and or to y'all, and we'd be happy to talk with them and get them set up with an appointment.
Perfect. Well, you got one more. You want to close it?
I was going to add in that our network of specialists, so to speak, also includes health coaches, life coaches, nutritionists, and, depending on the patient's needs.
It's true coordination of care.
There you go.
There you go. Awesome. Thank you so much, though, for taking the time just to kind of introduce yourselves to the Avenu community, and I hope a lot of our clients can come over here and start to experience, I think, all the great things that you're trying to do and really start to take that proactive step towards making their health and their lifestyle a priority in their life. So thank you so much again.
Thanks, Brad. Appreciate you stopping by. Absolutely. Take care.
So if you're looking for old school community doctors with the vision to look forward to make sure that they keep your health, your lifestyle, your family as healthy as you could possibly be, you got to check out the team here at Southampton Wellness Clinic.